a stunning reversal in the Trump University lawsuit.
That's right. Donald Trump agrees to pay $25 million settlement, a major victory for the over 6,000 students who enrolled in the university. The class action lawsuit accused President-elect of defrauding his customers of millions of dollars. The Trump organization released a statement in response to the settlement saying, quote, "While we have no doubt that Trump University would have prevailed at trial based on the merits of this case, resolution of these matters allows President-elect Trump to devote his full attention to the important issues facing our great nation."
CBS News Justice reporter Paula Reid has been looking through the settlement, and she joins us now. So we just read the statement. Your thoughts on this?
They had no choice. This trial was going to start in just a few days, and the president-elect is not protected from having to testify for one or both sides. You can't have him involved in that kind of circus during the transition. This is what had to happen. They had to settle the case.
Well, he vowed, though, that he was never going to settle the case. Does this settlement at all hurt any of his businesses or his business prospects?
I don't think so. They had the perfect spin, right? He made all those statements he wasn't going to settle before he became the president-elect.
Because he wins. He always wins, Paula.
Yes, he does. But he won the presidency, so there's that. But he could settle, and he could say, look, I can't be involved in all of this litigation right now. I need to focus on the American people. That's approximately what they said in their statement, and it's true.
So how then are the students going to be paid out?
Well, some of them have said for a long time that they're in credit card debt. A lot of them uses their charge cards to pay for this, and they're excited to be able to pay out their cards, but they shouldn't expect to be able to do that before Christmas. It's going to be another 30, 60 days before this is really official, and then they will be contacted, or they can reach out to the Attorney General or the lawyers to try to start to work out a settlement and get their refund, but it'll be a while.
Because it has to be approved, right? The settlement has to be approved.
Exactly, and any member of the class, that's a fancy word for the group of people who sued, they can object to this, so that's the 30 to 60 days. It's not a final settlement, but the fact that they came together with an agreement before the judge, that's going to get them out of that trial that was supposed to start on the 28th.
Wow. So the president-elect has over 70 pending legal cases. What does this mean for, I guess, the future of his business in conjunction with the presidency? And I don't know if this is, can the president sue private citizens?
Well, as his business can still sue private. Exactly.
Right.
And that's part of why he's trying to figure out how to partition his businesses.
Right.
But this is all unprecedented.
Yeah.
Here's what he's got to do. He's got to look at all these lawsuits. He really needs to think about settling some, withdrawing some. Like, for example, the restaurateurs that he sued in Washington. Got to think about whether or not you really want to continue on or just withdraw that. And also not file more lawsuits. He threatened to sue the women who charged him with sexual assault.
The New York Times.
Exactly. They threatened to sue him back. You really have to decide how many of these suits you really want to go through. And we need to look at what happened with Secretary Clinton. When we were covering her campaign, she had dozens and dozens of civil lawsuits, all related to her emails. It became death by 1,000 cuts over transparency and trust. You don't want your name and litigation in the headlines every single day. And when you're president, no matter what your lawsuit is about, we're going to report on it. We're going to look at it.
Yeah, you got to weigh both sides, see if it's worth it, right?
Exactly, exactly.
Paula Reid, thank you.